One of the big buyers of Minnesota soybeans is not paying up this year. In fact, China isn't buying any of the crop grown in the U.S. right now. Caroline Cummings takes us to a farm in Faribault to see the real-world impact.
Sixth-generation farmer Matt Purfist spends long days out in the field in the fall as he harvests 2,000 acres of soybeans. But where all of that crop is going to go is unclear.
Our main exporter, where we export our beans to, is kind of putting up a zero on the board, which is overall not a great thing for our prices.
26,000 soybean farmers in Minnesota send 60% of their crop overseas. China, typically the biggest buyer. But not so this year. Their fall harvest order, zero. China is instead looking south to Argentina.
Brazil and Argentina are becoming huge producers of soybeans. They're actually outproducing the U.S. now. And you just don't want to lose that market share to them because they just continue to grow acres and grow good crops down there.
In an interview this weekend on another network, Senate Majority Leader John Thune says all of this means that farmers will likely need more assistance from Congress. Purfist says he prefers more markets to bailouts, and he said this year is like getting pinched from both ends since fertilizer prices are up significantly over last year.
A Band-Aid's great, but you don't want to impact or damage that relationship long-term, whatever the long-term implications might be from losing that.
But despite the uncertainty, he remains optimistic.
I think eventually it's going to come back. Now the question is how long is that going to take? No one knows.
In Faribault with photojournalist Mike Jurenberger, Caroline Cummings, WCCO News.
Today, the governor declared this soybean week in Minnesota to acknowledge farmers' critical work. In a statement, he said they produced a bumper crop this year just to find out they have nowhere to sell their harvest thanks to Trump's trade policies. And he encouraged Minnesotans to stand with our farmers and continue to advocate for federal trade reform.